Salutations, my name is Summer and this is Sterling Reads. And tomorrow I plan to do my reading update, let you guys know what I've read, what I'm currently reading, and my September TBR. But today I want to talk to you about 3 new projects that I was thinking about. What do I want to do next year? And I was like, why wait? Why not start these now and see how they work? And then next year they'll continue on, or I'll say that didn't work for me. First thing first, I am wanting to read 1 book a month that is somebody's favorite. So at first I was thinking, okay, well, I already have September and October scheduled of what I'm going to be reading for this project. And in September, I'm going to be reading, I ordered it from the library, so it's on its way. It'll be here. Little Big by Crowley. And this, I happen to be watching Jordan Parsons' top 20 favorite books, and that was on his top 20. And I didn't really listen because I was like fast forwarding because I don't want to be, I like to go into things blind. So just enough that it was on his top 20, I thought I want to read it. And the cover reminds me of either the Depression or Old West or something like that. So I know covers can be deceiving, but I'm hoping to enjoy it. So September, Jordan Parsons' favorite book is what I plan to be reading. And like I said, in October, I have that one already picked also. But I thought, why just have booktubers? I have so many great commenters who have recommended books to me that I have loved. Like Nathan Foung, he recommended last year Rules of Civility. And it wasn't really on my radar. Like, I thought I wouldn't like it because I had heard about that book. And I was like, but he recommended it and I read it and I loved it. I thought it was wonderful. So yeah, if there's any commenters out there and you want to recommend a favorite of yours, put it down below. And if there's a lot of them, I will put them on a spin, and I'll do a video where I spin of what books I'm reading. If there's not, I'll just go to the Booktubers video, their favorite videos, and do it that way. But either way, I'm really looking forward to reading people's favorites. So that's my first project. My second project is thinking about my favorites, books that I have loved, that I have read in the past, and I'm curious, do I still love them? Books do that. We grow and change. We have new experiences, so it opens things up for us. So I am wanting to go back through my favorites and reread them and see if they're still favorites of mine. So a book that I haven't read since it first came out, and maybe it wasn't when it first came out. I think it was 2018. I'm not for sure, but it was The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri, and I every time. So here's the thing about my favorites. I get a feeling, and there's something about a book. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, that's a 4-star book, but there's some feeling I get with that book to make it a favorite. Sometimes the writing, not in this case, but sometimes the writing won't even be that great, and there will be something about that book that just moved me, and it's a favorite. But I remember the writing to be fantastic in this book. But like I said, it's been a long time. A lot has happened since then in my life. And I'm wanting to see if it's still a favorite. So that is a project that I'm starting every month, rereading a favorite of mine. And I'm excited because there's so many books, like The Grapes of Wrath is an all-time favorite of mine, but I haven't read it in a long time. And so I'm looking forward to rereading it because I just thought there were so many beautiful things in that book that's still strong in my memory. But anyway, so in September, this will be the book that I read for that project. Okay, so the next project, the final and third, And it's something that I never thought that I would do. I don't know if you guys know this, but I will avoid short stories. I will avoid novellas because I love big chunky books. I mean, and I'm on Storygraph now. And so I've noticed like that will give you way more details with your statistics than Goodreads does. And I noticed that I read, if it's the books that are over 300 pages, and the other books I avoid. So I don't know if you see this big, there's 4 stacks on that bookshelf, and they were all books that are 300 or less pages. So I was reading, which I'm still reading, Tolstoy in the Purple Chair. And at first I didn't really like this. It's a memoir. It's about a woman whose sister died when she was 47, and it's telling you about her life, and then it tells you about her childhood and other things. But she's planning to read a book a day for a year, and she read Dracula in a day. Now I am a slow reader, and at first I was like, like how was she able to take that book completely in? I mean, I love Dracula, but I could never read it in a day. I'm just too slow of a reader, and sometimes I want to stop and think about the book, and I just could not. And then I realized, Summer, not everybody is like you. There are fast readers out there. There are people who can read something and completely retain it. So then I started to be more like, it became more interesting when I realized that she clearly can. I think she said she can read 70 pages in an hour, which was shocking to me. I can't remember. I read very slowly. So, but anyway, there's so many books now that she's mentioning that I would like to read. And I thought I'm embarrassed to say, it's not even close to what I have of books that are less than 300 pages, because I don't pick them up. So I have decided that on one of my days off, I have 2 days off in a week, but on one of my days off, I'm going to spend that day reading one of those books. And I'm doing that today. So even though this is my second video I'm making, so I need to get back to the book. And I should have the book on me, but of course I don't because it's in my bed. But it's The Moon is Down by John Steinbeck. I've had it for a long time, and it's a beautiful edition. You'll see it when I'll talk about it tomorrow when I wrap up, because hopefully I'll finish it today. And so that'll be a new project on my day off, my first day off of the week, to read a book that is under 300 pages. And it's really going to work great for like Star Trek. What's it called? Book Trek? Because I have, I think, 3 Star Trek books that are under 300 pages. So I don't know if somebody's grumbling or if that was somebody's belly. Anyway, so yeah, those are my 3 projects that I'm working on. Let me know if you guys have any certain projects that you're starting, or if you have any interest in these, if you have any favorites that you would like me to add to my list for the spin for November and December. And yeah, I'm excited. That's one thing I'm really excited about. My passion has come back for reading. I always read, but for some reason I don't know, life, I guess, having all these things that I had to deal with and work on, and now I'm feeling more settled, and that excitement and passion for reading has come back. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any plans, new plans for September. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Bye.